name is Ransada Al-Jumaili and I am a third-year PhD student. I am studying modern Iraqi political history, and I focus on the growth of nationalism within the minority groups, such as the Assyrians. Everything that you want to know and to learn about the Middle East is here. We have classes that have to do more with politics and classes that have to do more with anthropology. So that's really an attractive thing about Near and Middle Eastern Civilizations department.
I teach actually a course in Egyptian history, but I approach that through a kind of archaeological lens. In other words, giving students an idea of what kinds of raw materials we have, both texts and artifactual material, in order to construct a history of ancient Egypt. In smaller classes, for more upper year classes, we actually work with artifactual material that's in storage at the ROM. So students get hands-on experience actually, touching ancient pottery and thinking about how it was formed, the different kinds of clay that were used.
I'm Chaim Grafstein. I'm third-year PhD student at NMC. My main area of research is 20th century Moroccan Jewish history. NMC kind of was a perfect fit for this because my supervisor, Professor Tirza Meacham, is an expert in the field of rabbinic literature, and recently cross-listed into our department was Professor Yigal Nizri, who effectively did the same research that I'm doing on 19th century Moroccan Jewry, so it just seemed like the ideal place to kind of put those pieces together. And that kind of network where you have a world leader in rabbinic Judaism and a world leader in Moroccan Jewish studies in one place is something you can't really get anywhere else.
I wanted to study history, but nothing really grabbed my attention because everything else around here is only about European history, which is wonderful, and I do focus on British history myself as well. However, NMC had something else to offer. It had Middle Eastern history with a specific focus on Turkic and Ottoman history, and for me, that's what I was looking for. It's a way for me to connect with my roots.
I try to teach a sequence of courses that allow students to get an in-depth view of Islamic tradition. So I usually teach courses on the Quran, the life of Muhammad, and an introduction to Islam. And now these three courses are taught to offer a view of the rise of Islam.
I did my undergrad in art history, and I knew that I wanted to focus on Islamic art for grad school. So the NMC department appealed to me because of the language and the Islamic history that was being offered in the department.
It's an awesome program. We have a number of archaeologists, one in Egyptian, and we have one Syro-Palestinian, two sort of Mesopotamian archaeologists on staff, as well as Steve teaches class on Ethiopic archaeology, as well as his work in Georgia. So we've got a really good team of core faculty that we have, and I think access to the lab itself, I think is quite remarkable. It's not a museum approach where everything's behind glass and we're not, students are not allowed to work. We have undergraduates working hands-on with material for primary research papers.
In particular, I like to take courses about the modern history of the Middle East. I find them super relevant, of course, to a lot of the things that we see in the media today, and they can be very informative and help me to, correct a lot of the misinformation that I learned from other sources. I hope to personally pursue a Master's of Bioethics, and in particular I want to concentrate or focus on Islamic bioethics. The intersection of bioethics with NMC and Islamic studies is what I'm passionate about, and NMC has been instrumental to me in learning about topics related to that.
We're very proud of the fact that our department has really the oldest professorships and academic programs in the university. The very, very first professorships and language programs were in language. We were one of the first places in North America to start teaching courses in Arabic, Syriac, Aramaic, so many of the languages of the Middle East. My advice would be to explore, take some of these introductory courses and see what you find, and you might be surprised. It might take you in directions you never anticipated.